Hey Libra, welcome to your August 2020 intuitive reading. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Also, for your more personal, in-depth readings, all the information is in the description box below. Yeah, let's get into it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the main energies, and then I'm going to go through the individual cards and go into the clarifications. I'll go into a love spread, and then I'll finish with with some advice. Okay. All right. So Libra, let's get into it. Let's find out what's going on with you. So the first card we have is Five of Swords. Five of Swords is associated with conflict. This is conflict outside and this is conflict within. For some of you, this is conflict within. This is feeling outside of yourself, not knowing what way to turn, wondering if you're making the right decisions, nervous about being overtly angry or displaying yourself in an angry state. For some of you, this is conflict that you are dealing with within an individual. This is a constant to and from. You're not willing to back down, and neither should you. Only if you know that for the higher good, for the higher good, that the conflict in the end is just going to drain energy. If you feel like the person who you are dealing with is not allowing you to teach them anything or allowing you to get your point across, then that would be the time where you change the way you perceive this person or the amount of power that they have to change your state of being. Okay. And then we also have the Emperor. The Emperor talks about being focused, being diligent, making sure they're following things to the letter, making sure that they're following the rules, abiding by the laws of the land, putting their best foot forward, always striving for perfection and for things to be ordered and structured. Okay. And then we have the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is associated with standing up for yourself. You see the seven wands here. This is all the things that this person feels, or maybe you feel, that there's so many things coming against them, so many things that they have to stand up for, maybe so many people that they have to face. But what you're being told by this card is to stand firm, hold your ground, stand up for what you believe in, and don't be swayed, okay? Right, so let's break it down. Let's find out why this is happening, what you're looking to gain from the situation. So we know the first card is the Five of Swords. So this is that conflict, fighting, arguing, not seeing eye to eye. This is also your internal struggles, not feeling very great today. I'm not exuding my usual energy. My self-esteem is low. All of the inner conflicts that you can be going through, doubt, lack of faith, not feeling whole, not feeling healed, wanted, rejection. Okay, so why is this happening? So through all the conflicts that you go through, internally and otherwise, this is building your strength and your resilience. They're asking you to stay the course. Remember your inner strength. Remember the fact that you have within you all the tools to succeed. Be strong, have faith in your ability to be balanced, fair, have strength in your ability to express yourself, be clear. Yeah, and everything that we go through just builds us, builds our strength. Okay, so what doesn't kill us, it only makes us stronger. Okay. And this conflict that's going on within and without has caused the tower to fall. This is a situation, this is people, places and things, perceptions. This is where something has rocked the foundation. This is something, this is news, this is revelations, this is things that needed to be illuminated. This is a structure, a viewpoint um, that needed to be broken down so that clarity could be had, healing can be had. If there's something in the way, the blockage, you're not able to see um, the full beauty of the sun. If there's clouds ahead of it, yes, you may feel the warmth, but the clouds create an overcast, and this is what the tower does. So now that the tower has been fallen, it's caused a lot of pain. There's been a lot of conflict. However, there's nurture here from the Queen of Cups. This is nurturing. This is love and kindness. This could be your mum. This could be somebody who represents the mothering energy. This could represent somebody who you have in your corner who you can confide in. So although there's lots going on, you do have key people been placed around you who always offer that cup of love, that understanding, that space to express yourself. So don't ever feel alone. And maybe this is even your energy, Libra. Maybe you are the Queen of Cups with all the emotions, the attachments, and just wanting to keep things balanced after the the fighting and the anguish, for healing and renewal and nurture. Okay, so let's find out what's going on with this Emperor energy. So we know that's all about diligence, structure, um, being on point, basically, doing things by the letter, making sure you're following every step, not missing steps. Yeah. So to clarify, the Emperor, we have the Ten of Wands. We're coming to the end of something that was very, very major. When you step into being focused and intentional about your healing, or intentional about what it is that you want, your highest intentions, your goals and your aspirations, when you are intentional about them and you're focused and you're diligent, it's going to help you move towards the end of something that's been very, very difficult. Ten of Wands represents an arduous task. You see him carrying all of them wands. He's probably tired. He's probably been carrying them for some time. He's probably hot and bothered. You know, and this is how we can be at times where we are not focused and our energy is staggered and we've got all this internal battle going on and we're feeling not balanced and we're upside down. Libras, we need to stay level. I myself haven't been very up. I'm slowly building. I'm a fellow Libra, so I'm taking this message for myself as well as presenting it to you. So we're coming to the end of a pretty hard slog, especially when we start being intentional about what it is that we want, not backing down from that, standing up for what it is that we believe in. It's going to take a while for certain things to get their conclusions. So don't always be looking for the outcome, Libra. Think about the journey, what you're learning in this time, your healing, the time that you take to rest and rejuvenate. Because this Knight of Pentacles is a very slow moving knight. But this is a knight who contemplates the next move. He doesn't rush into anything. Slow and steady wins the race. Okay, and then we have the Page of Swords. So again, another warning. Don't allow distractions, excitements, upsets, disappointments to take you off of your course. Don't become complacent. Make sure that you dot your I's and cross your T's. Make sure that you are finishing all tasks, ticking them off of your list. Don't become complacent, okay? Especially with that being focused and diligent. You can't afford to keep allowing your energy to waver We want to get to this stage where we're over with carrying what we've been carrying. We know it's going to be a while for the healing to be complete, but we can support ourselves by making the journey towards healing a lot less alien, a lot less harrowing. Okay, and then we're going to go into the Seven of Wands energy. So this is about standing up for yourself, standing your ground, standing up for what you believe in, not allowing people to just get away with things. This is a time where you need to use that strength, understanding you're a child of the Creator. You've been given all the tools in which to battle all forces that come against you. Stand up for what you believe in. Allow for this to create your space for healing, dealing with this conflict, not allowing people to, this is like not being a pushover, not allowing people to bully you or to guilt you into anything. Stand up for what you believe in, okay? So standing up for what you believe in and not being bullied is coming from a lot of heartbreak and betrayal. There's been heartbreak, betrayal, disappointment, angst. And this heartache and this angst that you're feeling, Libra, is propelling you to stand up for yourself. For some time, you've held this feeling, this blockage, not knowing exactly what it was, or some of you know exactly what it is that you're fighting against. For some of you, this is internal, this is mental. But this heartache, this betrayal, this disappointment, this setback, this anxiety, this speaks of where you're coming from, of what you're coming out of. But in order to come out of that, you first must stand up for yourself and be heard. Okay, we've got action, Ace of Wands. This is an action card, an opportunity to take an action that's going to support you moving forward. So not only do you have the opportunity to stand up for yourself, you have the opportunity to change the narrative. You have the opportunity to heal. And then we've got the Queen of Wands. Okay, this is somebody who likes to collaborate, likes to get things done. This is a doing energy. This is getting yourself up, dusting yourself off and starting again. This is putting your ducks in a row. This is dotting your I's and crossing your T's. This is assertiveness, action. So you're being told to act. Don't allow yourself to be pushed over. Don't allow yourself to be bullied. The healing is there, but there is a need to be more intentional about your healing, more intentional about standing up for yourself and being strong and recognizing your strength. Okay, so just to recap again, for some of you there is a lot of conflict. You are arguing and fighting with your family and your friends. For some of you this is your partner, and for some of you this is inner conflict. This is you dealing with how you feel. This is self-esteem, this is self-worth, this is how you view yourself, your doubts, your worries, your angst, versus feeling great, knowing that you are abundant, knowing that you are the child of the Creator, knowing that you are the great manifester. That balance, that weighing up between that 3D thinking, limitations, doubt, lack of faith, to that more 4 and 5D thinking. I am consciousness within this body. I am the consciousness within this body experiencing. I am the consciousness inside the body watching the body experience what's happening in the 3D. So it's not necessarily happening to me. I'm experiencing it from the inner perspective, from the consciousness that is within me. I am more than this body. I am more than this. I'm more than this body. I'm more than the 3D. I am breath. I am heaven. I am the first. I am the last. I am the all. I am a part of the all. We all are infinite. But sometimes the 3D things that can happen, the heartbreaks, the betrayals, um, all of the things that can boggle you down in the 3D world tends to tends to lend a heavy energy for when you are trying to elevate. So try to balance that. And they're telling you to remember your strength. The tower has fallen. The revelation has been had. Um, Clarity can now be had. Now you can start your nurturing. Be focused, knowing that if you are focused and intentional about your healing, your battle and towards your ending is going to be much more lighter. It's not going to be a short amount of time. Healing takes a while. That is why we've got the Knight of Pentacles. That's a slow moving knight. But this is someone who considers before they do anything and they take their time. So this is you taking your time, being very, very assured about what you're doing, making sure you stay on course, that you don't dither and ponder, that you make sure that you are dotting your I's and crossing your T's, that you're standing up for yourself, that you stand up and make sure that those who have hurt you are accounted, are held accountable for the heartbreak, the betrayal, the loss, and then there's also the energy of acting. So acting upon new opportunities to speak up, opportunities to be seen, to be recognized, to heal, to nurture yourself, to focus on new projects, focus on coming together, focusing on collaborations, entrepreneurship, projects, sister circles, all of those things are about coming together and taking action and intentional action towards healing. Okay, so that is your general. Okay, so let's go into the love portion of your reading, Libras. Let's find out what's what. Okay, so for some of you, the main energy is healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So for some of you, some of the historical things that have happened, some of the things that have happened as you were a child, this is talking about childhood. When we're talking about healing family issues and forgiving your parents or healing your relationship with your family, we're talking about early years. These are the things that happened when you were, they say the first 7 years of a child's life or a human's life is the most important, because that's where they absorb everything. That is where they create the idea of who they are, this identity. It's how they behave, it's how they're starting to be hardwired. So all of those things is probably what is going to be discussed in your relationship. So if there are things that you are healing from, like we said, there is heartbreak and betrayal here. There's the tower, there's something that has fallen, something that has been illuminated. There's conflicts going on here. It's going to take a while, but you're asked to have strength and stand up for what you believe in. So while you're healing, make sure you're talking to your significant other so they know what's up with you. You don't hold that, because inadvertently they may feel like it's them, and it's far from the case. So make sure you're speaking to your significant other about the things that you're healing from, the traumas, your past, the things that have stuck with you. And then if you can, start healing those situations. Reach out to your parents, reach out to your family members, reach out to those people in your informative years who you need to heal those issues with, because that is going to support you moving forward and will benefit your relationships moving forward, okay? And then we also, for some of you, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So for some of you, it's all about being bold and unapologetic and letting people know how you feel, getting your flirt on, making that romantic gesture. That's, would you like to come down for dinner? I'm cooking tonight. Or would you like to go out? Doing something kind, knowing that someone needs help. a gesture that shows your love. And in a romantic sense, you can be doing things like taking each other out now that the world is starting to open up. This is about just expressing your love in the most unique and organic way, because it's going to support you. This is why we're asked to have the strength. We're asked to be kind and nurture ourselves within this time, go through our healing, be very unapologetic and focused about what it is that we want. So that should also apply to how we express love and how we receive of love as well, Libras. Okay, so we've got children. Your love life is being affected by children. So for some of you, this is issues with your own children. Maybe you're having problems with your children right now and it's difficult to get through to them. Maybe you're having to speak to a professional about your struggles with your children. Maybe you are seeking help from professionals for your children. Maybe you're worried about their safety, worried about their state of mind. Maybe you feel like you don't have much time for a relationship because you want to put your energy more into your children. And for some of you, this is your partner's children. And maybe there's issues there. Maybe they don't get along with you. Maybe there's past conflicts there. Maybe there's a conflict between you having being expecting, and maybe your partner's children are not best pleased that he's moving on and had another baby or having another baby. There's quite a few energies I'm hearing here. Okay, we also got wedding. This situation involves marriage. And again, I'm hearing the same sort of things. Some of the blockages towards moving forward, having children, being married, being unapologetic, making those commitments, making those vows. Seems like there's lots of situations in and around this energy that's preventing this. Some of it is the heartbreak from the past. For some of it is the things that haven't been healed. For some of it is not standing up for yourself, not fighting back. And for some of it's the reason why things are not moving, because there's constant fighting back and forth, and there's no need for it. It's just all about being having clear communication, being open and honest, and allowing your significant other to express themselves as much as you are expressing yourself. Also make sure that it's a safe place. It's not somewhere where you're going to throw up some of the things or throw things in their face that they've said previously. It's got to be a safe space. It cannot be something that you use as ammunition later. You won't be trusted if that's what you're going to be doing. So be mindful. If you want to keep your relationships, be very mindful about what comes out of your mouth when you're in anger, because it's a very sensitive time at the moment. There's a lot of healing taking place for those around you and for you, Libra, and in of itself as well. Okay, so that's the love portion. So let's get into your closing your reading with your advice. You're being reminded that abundance is all around. There is no need to worry about lack. There is no need to worry if there's going to be enough. There is no need to worry if you are enough. You are abundant, and abundance is all around. Abundance is nature. Abundance is life form. Abundance is breath. Abundance is desire. Abundance is love. Abundance is peace. Abundance is healing. Abundance is prosperity. Abundance is health. Okay, abundance is everything. Okay, it's all around. There's nothing you need to worry about that you don't have. Assistance is there 24/7. All you have to do is ask. That is the abundance. knowing that you're a child of the Creator and that the Most High has sent all his ancestors, all the angels, to be there to guide you along your path. You are abundant. Take some time to relax. We've got relaxation. Through this healing time, make sure you do take that time to relax. Don't answer them phone calls. Maybe not watch certain shows. Just spend that time meditating. Put on a frequency that they've got so many beautiful ones on YouTube. Just put on a frequency, a healing, a chakra healing, and just let it do its thing. Just breathe through. Even if you just got to lie down, some people don't like to sit up, cross legs, all of that stuff's not necessary. You can lie down. Just let these tones help relax you and heal you from the inside out. Okay? And then we've got forgiveness. So you're being asked to forgive yourself and you're being asked to forgive others. What does forgiveness truly mean? Can you truly forgive someone without all the facts? Can you truly forgive somebody if you don't forgive yourself? So this is all things we need to contemplate here. What does forgiveness mean? What does it mean to forgive myself? What does that look like? What does it look like to forgive somebody else? Does that mean I forget? Probably not. But would it mean that I held a malice? It may take a while to feel back to a preferred state of being, but forgiveness is what we're asking to, what the divine is asking us to explore within this time, forgiving ourselves and forgiving others. That is why the healing is necessary. That is why standing up for yourself and being clear, bold and unapologetic, and receiving your justice, standing up for what you believe in, using that strength. Okay. Right, and then we've got courage. It takes huge courage to look within. It takes huge courage to say sorry. It takes huge courage to start the process of healing. It takes huge courage to stand up for injustice. It takes huge courage to speak your truth and let somebody know that they've hurt you, that they've caused you a long time of damage. It takes courage to ask for answers. It takes courage to take action, to move forward. It takes courage to move from one state of being to the next. And the next state of being that we want is happiness. That is why this is all possible. All of this, the conflict, the need to stay focused and unapologetic, and the need to stand up for yourself. Recognize that you're abundant. Take your time to relax, to learn to forgive yourself and others. Take that time, the courage to take action towards your happiness. That's absolutely beautiful. So regardless of what is happening with you, Libra, or those around you, know that the pursuit of happiness is still alive and well, and it's necessary, and faith is here. And even if you don't feel it, even if you've got a faith as small as a mustard seed, that is a start. Just start appreciating how far you've come. Start appreciating that some of the traumas have not been healed and they need to be. And some of the reason why you allow certain people to get away with things is because you haven't healed. Okay, so stand up for what you believe in, work towards your happiness. And it's been a lovely reading with you, Libra. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And for your personal, more in-depth readings, all the information is in the description box below. Blessings, guys. Take care, Libra.